Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am here to do my top 12 teams, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do this really fast. Try to do this with my friend Packer Nation, but as always, it was a clusterfuck, ladies and gentlemen. I got to figure out the sound. But anyway, see, I'm going to go here my top 12 teams really fast. Number one, I got. I'm at number one, New England Patriots. Look, I know they haven't played anybody. They play the Bills. The Bills are all right. The Bills are all right. They got good defense, but they don't got a quarterback. Um, Josh Allen's still learning. He's still developing. But I mean, you got to give them the respect. It's not their fault who they're playing. They got an easy schedule, but they're 5-0. You got to give them the respect. They're defending champions. Number two, Green Bay Packers. Um, Look, I think for the first time in a long time, Aaron Rodgers has a running game with Aaron Jones, 107 yards, 4 touchdowns versus the Cowboys, and he's got a defense. You got a top three, top five quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. I think this is the best overall team the Packers have had in a long time. Number three, the Saints. They've been fantastic without Drew Brees. It seems this defense has really improved. And I was a little bit worried about this defense that week one after they play the Texans. At one point in the first half they were down 14-3. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this defense? But they have really improved. They've really improved defensively. Have the Saints? They're 3-0 without Drew Brees. Teddy Bridgewater has played good. They're Drew Brees away from a Super Bowl contender. They're already a Super Bowl contender, but they're going to get even better. And there's already talk about Drew Brees possibly coming back in the next few weeks. This team has really impressed me, ladies and gentlemen. They're at number three. Number four. Number four. The Kansas City Chiefs. I don't like their defense at all. They're 4-1. I don't like their defense. Last year at least you had D Ford on the defensive line. You had Justin Houston on the linebacker. This defense is really. I'm worried about this defense, but you still got Patrick Mahomes, the top three quarterback. You're gonna get Tyreek Hill back. You got LeSean McCoy, Damian Williams. I think offensively, I'm not too worried about them. Defensively, I'm worried about them. But I'm not gonna panic too much. For now, I'm gonna keep up at number four. Number five, San Francisco. Porn star Jimmy and Kyle Shanahan are undefeated 5-0. Huge task they have up against the Los Angeles Rams this week. But hey, same thing as New England. They can't control who they play. They're 5-0. I like the way they ran the football last night, over 200 yards with Matt Breida and Tevin Coleman. George Kittle, the tight end. Marquise Goodwin. I like them offensively, defensively. Nick Bosa. I like this football team. I think this could be a Super Bowl contender in the next 2-3 years. I like San Francisco. I don't know about this year, but in the future, I think they have a chance. Seattle, look, I think a lot of it has to do with they got a top five quarterback in this league in Russell Wilson. Chris Carson's pretty nice too. But I think it comes down to Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll coaching that defense. How far can they take them? I think eventually the Rams will leapfrog them. I think San Francisco is better as well. But so far, I believe they're 4-1. Got to give them their credit. Number 7, Buffalo Bills. I think they're the Chicago of the AFC. They got a great defense. Offensively, I don't know about them. I like the running back. Devin Singletary. Their problem is Josh Allen. I do like Josh Allen better than I do like Michelle Trubisky, but that's not saying much. I need to see them continue to develop. But I think at the same time, they're 4-1. They're a pretty good defensive team. They gave the Patriots a lot of problems when they played New England a few weeks ago. Let's see, New England, Buffalo at number 7. Number 8, Philadelphia. Look, they started 1-2. Now they're 3-2. Wins over the Packers on the road, Lambeau Field. First time ever Aaron Rodgers lose a game after leading by 10 points. My problem with Philadelphia is their secondary. It is softer than toilet paper. Running backs, Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, they haven't been as good as I thought. Carson Wentz has been all right this year. I'm still, but the receiver, I think they lead the league in dropping footballs. So I mean, let's see. I think they can improve once they get Deshaun Jackson back. They already got Alshon Jeffrey back. Number 9, Houston. Look, They had a weird season. They go up and they could have won week 1 versus the Saints if it's not for a 58-yard kick by Lutz. Then they go up on the Chargers and went on the road in Los Angeles. Then they struggle versus Jacksonville at home. They beat them, and then they lose to Carolina. They kind of get embarrassed, but then the next week they turn around and embarrass Atlanta, and they beat them by 53, put up 53 points on them. But I think, along with Indianapolis, they're probably the 2 top teams in the AFC South. Number 10, Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, defensively they're not looking that good. They can't seem to run the football that well either. I don't know if they can get the running game fixed. I think I trust Wade Phillips to get the defense going. I like Jared Goff. A lot of people shit on Jared Goff. I feel Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Prescott. He's showing it right now. Neither Todd Gurley or Ezekiel Elliott are really running the football, but I think Jared Goff is performing better without a running support than Prescott. But let me know. I like Jared Goff better than I do Prescott. I think defense is going to improve. I'm worried about Todd Gurley, but let's see what happens. Like I said, let's see how they play versus San Francisco this week. Number 11, Indianapolis. Look, I think they're probably the best team in football without a top 10 quarterback. They have an excellent offensive line, top 3 offensive line. T.Y. Hilton, Eric Ebron, Joyce, the other tight end, Marvin Mack. I really like this football team, and I think we're along the Texans. I think they can really do something, if not the wild card. The way they run, I think this team is going to become the opposite of what they were with Peyton Manning. With Peyton Manning, they were a pass team, put the football in the air. But now I believe with the situation the way it is, you got a top 3 offensive line. You got Marvin Mack back there. I think they're going to start running the football, and they're going to start playing defense. They're going to become an old school football team. Run the football, play defense, eat your pork and beans. I'm excited to see the way Indianapolis hits in the future. Number 12, Dallas. Look, I'm not going to panic. They started 3-0. Now they lost 2 straight to the Saints and the Packers. I still think they're a good football team. I just don't know if they're as good as they thought. Let's see. The biggest thing is, how are they better than the Eagles? Because if they're better than the Eagles, then they're at least going to win their division. They're going to get a home team in the playoffs, a home game in the playoffs. So that's the biggest thing right now. They're not as good as we thought. They might not be as good as the Packers or the Saints or the Patriots, the Chiefs. But are they as good as if they're better than the Eagles, then that promises them a playoff spot and at least one home game in the playoffs. So we'll see. They play in a few weeks. They're gonna have a versus the Jets, to try to fix their stuff before they play the Eagles. Let's see. I'm still not gonna say. I think Prescott. I think he's a top 15 quarterback in this league. Like I said, I don't think he's a top 5, top 10. I think he's a top 15. But he needs the running game. He needs Ezekiel Elliott to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, the numbers tell you if Ezekiel Elliott or the running game is not working, this guy is not that good. He needs Ezekiel Elliott to get his head out of his ass. But those are my top 12 teams. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Until next time, I am out like a light.